Okay, hello everybody. It's Chelsey Jean here talking to you in our BooB CamP live session. If you are joining in replay and not live, please type in replay whenever you get to rewatch this night. Now, I am just doing some tech stuff at the moment because my screen, if anybody else has a Mac and your screen just disappears, it's not fun. All right, so I've got Facebook there and just trying to find Zoom. Yay! Look at all these beautiful faces in Zoom. I thought that I was going to miss you all. Beautiful. So we are live in our Zoom booby room. We've got live on Facebook in BooB CamP on Chelsey Jean Lymphatics, and we are live on Instagram. So welcome back. Good to see some familiar faces. Now, we've been doing this BooB CamP for 3-4 years now. And the reasons behind this is not very many people know much about the lymphatic system. And I don't know why it's a big secret. And I don't want it to be a secret anymore, because you having the power to control the fluid levels in your body, to transport the hormones, to move the fat, to support your immune system, to repair and recover before and after surgery, to help with lymphedema and lipedema, to, what is cancer? Is cancer just a buildup of toxic cells all stuck in a space that can't get out? Like, what is going on with all this toxicity in your body? Tonight, we're going to talk about solutions. It's not very common you'll find a health professional talking to you about, this is what you can do, here is the solutions handed to you, and then you take the action. And that's what I'm really excited to share with you all tonight on our day 2 of BooB CamP. If you would like more information on the lymphatic system and how it all works, how this 3,500 kilometers of vessels in your body, right? 3,500 kilometers, how there's 600 to 700 nodes of all different shapes and sizes fit into your system. Without this system, you die. Easy, just like that. And it's up to you to maintain it, because sitting on your bum isn't going to help doing this. No matter what your mobility, no matter where you are now in your health journey, I promise you, if you make these changes, any of these changes that we're going to give you 50 different things that you can do. So please grab your pen, have your paper. If you need to jump up and shake around and get some energy going through your body, let's do that too, because tonight we're all about action and solutions. Are you with me, team? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some love. Everybody on Facebook. Lynn, I can just see your forehead and your thumb. That's cool. Perfect. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Marty. Thanks, Leonie. As we are going through tonight, I've got Mads, my wonderful VA, in the background. He's going to make sure that I can see all of the questions that you ask. And I see you guys on Insta as well. Hey, Ange. So ask me any questions. I promise you, I'm not going to hold anything back. And that's a big promise. I'm very authentic, and I'm happy to share health the way that I see it. Please get advice from your doctor if you feel like you need to. Just a little snippet that I have to add. So this is just life and health as I've seen it after starting my first business when I was 19 in the health industry. And I've been doing that for a couple of years now. So the lymphatic system is so important for you to maintain your fluid level, for you to recover, for your immune system to function and work. Hey, Nikki Thompson. So your natural immunity, please trust your body. Please trust your body that it can work given the right circumstances, right? And that's what we're going to talk about too tonight. Now, let's talk about what are these toxins? What are these things that we put into our body? We know the general ones. We know that our water is poisoned. All right, there are so many poisons and chemicals that are in our tap water. Never drink tap water. Bathing in it is enough. Showering in it is enough. Hosing your veggies with it is enough. Please do not drink tap water. We have, and if you don't mind, during tonight, I'm going to share with you what I recommend for you to use. Is that okay with everybody? Great. Okay. Great. Questions. Trace, what causes low calcium and osteoporosis? Great question. So when we talk about acid and alkaline, osteoporosis and calcium, you would think of calcium, you'd think of milk, right? But milk is actually an acid. When you have a look on the pH level, milk is actually on the acidic side. So what happens is we are consuming an acidic diet. We are having too many acidic foods. So meat is acidic. Hey, I love meat and I will never stop eating meat. All right, but I'm going to counterbalance that with something that's also alkaline as well. So meat, breads, dairy, a lot of those things, sugars, are all an acid. When we are putting acids into our body, it causes inflammation, like acid fire. Guess what puts out that acid fire? Type it into the chat box. What do you think puts out that acid fire in your body? Anybody know? It's calcium. Calcium gets pulled out of your bones, gets pulled out of everything that's structured in your body. So think of your veins, your arteries, anything that holds structure is where calcium it lives. So calcium is pulled out of your body to put out the acid fire. Hence, what leads to osteoporosis and brittle bones. Does that make sense? Yeah. So we need to make sure that our diets are mainly alkaline with some acids thrown in. So there's a great acid. You just Google alkaline acid food chart, and you can pick some things on the acidic side, pick some things on the alkaline side, mix it all together. Beautiful. Am I going to be happy with that? No, that's not good enough. We have to make sure that we have a fat, a protein, and a carbohydrate every meal. Okay? Every meal. Fat, protein, carbohydrate. You know how we're taught the food pyramid? It's all bullshit. It's all government, to make money for Kellogg's, the Kellogg's family. So back in the 1800s or whatever, it was made for them. So what we need to do is make sure we have a fat, a protein, a carbohydrate. Now, when I'm talking about diets, I am never going to tell you to go and have chicken and broccoli and rice. I'm never going to say, go and have pineapple and yogurt and muesli, because these things may be causing some intolerances to you. So we do a food fit, a biocompatibility hair test, where we cut a little bit of hair off the bottoms of your hair, off the bottom. It's not the hair mineral test. We can do that too as a naturopath. Oh yes, Leonie's got her results there with her. So we cut a little bit off the ends. We send it to lab and we test it off 600 different foods. So it's going to come back and say to you, don't have pineapple, don't have onion, don't have coffee, don't have champagne, but you can have lactose-free milk. You can have Helga's sourdough. Don't use Colgate toothpaste comes up all the time, people. So just please delete that out of your shopping bag. It's going to tell you, don't wear wool. Don't have a cotton pillowcase. Don't use mum deodorant. It's going to be that specific and delve right into everything. Because once we remove all of the things that are causing inflammation in your body, we don't need to use up that extra calcium. our body can start restoring itself. Nothing is going to heal unless we get this inflammation down. Yeah. So let's do the hair test. It is a program. It's an investment. It's $349. We are putting the price up at the end of next week because the lab has put the prices up $20. So we are putting the price up $20, but at the moment it's still $349, I'm pretty sure, on the website, and that you will get your results. As soon as we get your hair, you'll get your results within a week. And it also includes a consultation with one of my amazing therapists to talk through what you should and shouldn't be eating. All right. So that's what we can do to talk about food. Okay. Pineapple. Pineapple comes up so much on the hair test, Leah. So do strawberries. Are you intolerant forever? No, because once your body heals, once you stop putting those things in, it's like the spike proteins, like gluten, you might have heard everyone talk about the spike protein in the vaccine, right? It goes around and it puts holes in your stomach lining and through your blood vessels. Once we can stop putting the things in that cause spikes, which is those foods that you're intolerant to, and then we can add some zinc to help the lining of your belly and the lining of your blood vessels, coenzyme Q10, those types of things. That is going to help your body heal, and then you can slowly add those foods back in after a little while. I couldn't have chicken for 18 months, and that was a little bit hard. And then shellfish decided to come up, and it was Christmas, and it sucked. But I did it. All right. So there's not a lot of foods that I can't have now because I've been following mine for like 4 years. So most of my foods are all added back in and I don't have hardly any reactions at all. But we do about 500 of these tests every year, and the number is growing. We've got a great group of young sports stars, some soccer players who all these sporting groups are now doing their hair test because that's the edge that they want to have over their competitors, making sure that they're not eating anything that's causing inflammation and holding them back, making them feel heavy, making their skin react, causing tummy aches, constipation, diarrhea, upset, all of those things. Cool. All right. Tamika, since following the hair test, it's been amazing for me. Yeah. And Tamika, you've got your family following the hair tests as well. All right. So that's covered a bit of diet, and that was the top thing on my list. And I'm not a big one for lists. So here is my list of things to cover for tonight. It's a little bit better than last night. Last night it was this much. So, all right, pick my brain. Hair tests, like we're stopping the things that are toxic that we're putting into our body. So we've spoken about water. Never drink it out of the tap. Always use filtered water. We use the Zazen water filter because it's got the mineralized rocks in the bottom of it, and we're alkalining the water for you to have back at better levels. So we're remineralizing our body. Always have salt. Never listen to anyone who says stop having salt, please. Unless you've got big issues, then you need to have a consult. But always have your Celtic salt. Always have salts. Always have, magnesium, and, our magnesium spray. Is it going to be enough if you are magnesium deficient, is it going to be enough to restore your magnesium? No. Magnesium is needed for 400 different enzymic actions in your body. So many things rely on magnesium. Stress levels go up, it depletes your magnesium levels completely. What happens with women in menopause? We use so much magnesium. We really need to replenish our magnesium. We need to rest. We need to be able to switch off a lot of those nerves and fibers. So definitely the magnesium spray. I use this in the bath. I will use about 1.5 centimeters out of my magnesium spray in the bath. I use it underneath my feet before I go to bed. I even spray it on my face as a refresher, and definitely I use this as a deodorant. Also as a mozzie repellent. It's got eucalyptus in it. So frankincense, eucalyptus, and MSM. MSM is helping at a cellular level. All right, is detoxing at a cellular level. Rosemary and arnica. So beautiful, and peppermint. Beautiful ingredients. We have so much positive feedback. You will never find another magnesium like this, and it doesn't sting either. Safe for all ages. So I will mix my magnesium at sore muscles. Okay, sore anywhere, rub it on, easy to use, smells beautiful. I will mix the magnesium spray with the lymphatic cream. And that's what I use to massage onto my body every day, both of these things. Now you'll see that we've got our special bundle, which includes the cream, which is my formulation. You won't find anything with all of these natural ingredients in here, all of the herbs and all of the essential oils and actives in my lymphatic cream. Make it last longer by mixing the two together. It'll last longer and absorb. The MSM will help it absorb even deeper into your body. So when do I use these products? This is in the special bundle. When do I use these? Let's work through a day in the life. There is no such thing as normal, right? But if I can demonstrate to you how you can use these products, then you will be able to pick up different ways on how you can incorporate this into your life. I was told I had carpal tunnel, operate. Now I've been told it's arthritis, not carpal tunnel, and I've just had a blood test. Please ask questions. So how I fixed my carpal tunnel was because I was massaging. I know I'm getting off course, but hey, that's just the way what you're gonna get. Is my carpal tunnel, I was massaging like crazy. So I've been massaging deep tissue sports therapists for a lot of years. I've bashed up a lot of people in my early days of massaging. Like I was known as Cruella, like making big men cry, and it was sort of fun. I don't need to do that anymore because now we just do lymphatics and we don't have to hurt anyone. People sleep and then get even better results. So less fun, but we get to play with boobies. So that's probably more fun. Carpal tunnel. So carpal tunnel for me, I couldn't even sweep the floor. I was walking around with my hand stuck in my bra like this. My hands, my wrists were aching. What fixed the carpal tunnel for me was boxing. Ridiculous, right? You would think that punching something would cause a lot of pain, but no. Carpal tunnel comes from, and I'm not wearing a bra, I've got a singlet top on, just to let you know that there's no bras allowed in BooB CamP. If you've got a bra on, take it off. They're not allowed. Let them go. Carpal tunnel comes from tightness around the shoulders. So just that stretching my arms out and stretching all the way through here fixed my carpal tunnel. So please definitely ask questions when it comes to your body, second, third, fourth opinion if you need to. Okay. All right. So we're talking through waking up in the morning. You can get your body going by laying in bed for a couple of minutes just by breathing deep. You can use your hands and you can Tarzan through your chest and breathe deep. You can then tap on your belly and wake up your whole system just by tapping. It's a beautiful way to wake up your body, and it's a great way to acknowledge, hey, you know, you're cool. You know, thanks for waking up. Thanks for having nice dreams. Since I've got my Aura ring, has anybody else got an Aura ring? Since I've got my Aura ring, I can now track my sleep, my REM, my deep sleep, and my restlessness. And, you know, it's has been really good for me. Rosemary, have you got one too? Or you just swiping? You just swipe it on your screen. I saw Rosemary like go like this, and I'm like, oh, she's got one too. Why take your bra off, Trace, is because bras stop your lymphatic system from flowing. Anything, it's like having a rubber band put around your body. So anything that is restrictive, we need to get rid of. Right. So laying in bed, you can start. After that, we're going to do the dry skin brush with your spiky side of the glove, and it's best to do it on naked skin. So if you get up in the morning, you go to the toilet, do your business. If you're not getting up in the morning and peeing, there is something definitely going on wrong with your body. Okay. So how did I decide which finger to use for the ring? You have to use your biggest finger. It's better to have more coverage. That's how we decided with the Aura ring. So when you start brushing your body, we're always going to start, as you know, at your chest. And then we're going to use 2 gloves, and I'm going to stand up and I'm going to do the routine for you without breaking too much. All right, can we all see me? Okay. So just pretend that I'm naked, everyone. We're going to start with the spiky side of the brush, and I'm going to massage my chest. Now, if you have any skin issues, if your skin is a little bit frail, please only touch gently. If you've been doing this for a while and your skin integrity has improved a lot like mine, then you can brush. And you're brushing towards your heart, because all of this 15 liters of fluid has to come to your heart. And then you're brushing up your arm, top of the arms first. If you have, what are these called again? Tuck-shop arms. Thanks for waving at me, girls. If you've got tuck-shop arms, do it a little bit more and stroke through, brushing up, turning the light bulb. Same with the other side. You can grab the gloves off my website, ladies, who are asking on Instagram. You can see on my, when we get off this call, you'll see in my, my links in my bio. Feeling invigorated already. Next one, coming. Around clockwise, round and round and round. Back to front, back to front, back to front. Just like this. Then in your hips, all the way up. And you're working your way down your leg, but always brushing up. We're never brushing down ever. So we're always brushing up. Now, if you want to spend some little bit more time in this area, if you have lots of lumps and bumps, if you can feel congestion, if you want to look good in those bikinis, if you have lymphedema, if you are, normally when you are bigger in the hips area, that means that you are a pear-shaped body. You're a gynoid-shaped body, and that means that we have to do more liver detoxification with you, some more liver support. You got childbearing hips, but you can get in and you can move that with the gloves. So we're moving up, 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 and then the last place down at the ankles, and then flow. Now, as well as the gloves, if you want to get a little bit deeper, grab your Dr. Graham's massager. And so you can use that all over your body as well, and lay in bed and put it all around those node areas, around your tummy, around your bottom, and around down in your legs. And it is going to massage and stimulate you. And you could use it in other places as well. Just let me add that. It is pretty good. Right. Dr. Graham's massager, it never runs out of steam. There's an ad for you. All right. So you can add this to your routine as well. Please, if you want to get a little bit deeper and you don't want to be as active with your gloves. 2 minutes is all it takes to do your glove routine. They might look gimmicky, but I tell you, they've changed thousands and thousands and thousands of women's life just by doing this sequence every day. So you're doing that naked, and I wonder what my neighbours up there are thinking right now on their balcony. I can hear them. They just chopped down the trees, so they can probably see in my my room now. So quite funny. What should it matter when I'm live, like with everybody here? I'm caring about what my neighbors are thinking. Anyway, okay. So spiky side first. Have we all got that? Yes. Thank you. For anyone on here undecided about investing in the gloves, do it. Your body will thank you. Thank you. All right. So gloves, 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 gloves. Then you're going to, I will mix the mag and the cream together. And then when I get out of the shower, that's what I'm going to massage my body with, all over and even my face. I do have the best face cream ever as well there. So that is our face biotics. We have the probiotics in here, as well as most of the ingredients in the body cream. So please try that. It has got I can never remember this word, hyaluronic acid. Okay, hyaluronic acid is what your body makes naturally for plumpness. So you can grab the face biotics as well. It's all in the special bundle, all put together for you. See, solutions. Then you've got the rollerball side of your glove. This is where you can go a little bit slower and change the fibers, really massage through those fibers, starting at your chest all the time, follow the sequence, and then your arms, and then the other arm, and then our tummy, and then our legs, always flowing up. Now, if you're worried about cellulite, get started now, because your cellulite is going to look worse before it looks better, because we have to release it. If it's that compact, hard cellulite, we have to release it and give it a little bit of space. So it's going to look a little bit globular before all those toxins can get out of the space. So start now if you are on a cellulite reducing, bikini, which I am. Can't wait. Bikini time. Going out in the boat and having a great time out there. We all put on a little bit. Most of us do put on a little bit of weight over winter, right? We hibernate. We stay inside. It's warmer. And that's okay. There's a season. That's why we have seasons. That's why bears hibernate, and that's all okay. But it's coming to spring now. And I want you to start feeling that spring cleaning the house, spring cleaning the wardrobe, spring cleaning your body. All right? Okay. So what other things can we do to keep our lymphatic system moving, guys? So we massage on your neck. Yes. Thanks, Trace. You asked the best questions. Eva, it's the best face cream. Thank you, Chelsey. I've been using it for years. Yes, you have, Eva. Okay. Have you got your toothbrush ready? Of course you don't, because I didn't tell you to. That's okay. We use our toothbrush, Trace, on our face to detox our glymphatic system. Now, our glymphatic system is how our brain detoxes. And it's only been discovered like 8 years, for 8 years. That's it. It hasn't been known. Nobody's known about it. All these experts haven't known about this wonderful glymphatic system, G-L-Y, glymphatic system. And how it drains is the same way, down to your heart. So if you hold your teeth really tight, if you've got a sore neck, if you hold your shoulders up like this, you are stopping this fluid from falling down and going back into your heart and then being replenished with all new oxygenated proper fluid back into your brain. So what we need to do is drain it as well. Who was taught to push up to stop the wrinkles? Right? And Leonie's popped her hand up, being very brave, because I know that she's a beauty therapist. So when she was taught beauty therapy, she was taught to always massage up, right? But now It's all about going down. Have you seen the gua shas? The gua sha tools, like scraping, like a shell and scraping your face. We can do that just by using your toothbrush. So how you're going to start is like we always do. It's activating all of those nodes around the chest. Right. Move your jaw around now. I take a toothbrush in the car. I've got a toothbrush at like everywhere, so I can sit during my Zooms, in between calls. Yeah, that's a good one, Leona. Yeah. All right, and then we're brushing down our neck. If you don't have the toothbrush handy, just use your fingers and brush down your neck. But it's just nice to stimulate with the toothbrush. Now you're going to pretend that you've got a line down the middle of your face. I've got one pre-made right here, see? All right, so I've got my line pre-made, and we're going to go from your chin to your ear and then down. So with your toothbrush, you're going to go across your face like this, just like that, Leonie. Yep. Okay. Lynn, I can only still see your eyebrows. Okay, good. You've got your toothbrush. Cool. All right, to your ear and then down your neck like that. And then the other side, brushing across to your ear. They call that the wagon wheel pickup area, and then down your neck. So then you're going to go across, across, and across. See how I'm working my way up my face and then draining down. So like with the lymphatic system, so we've gone across, 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 and then down. Like with the lymphatic system, we're going up towards the heart, and we're starting at the closest part to the heart. The same thing with your face. We've got to do the neck first, then the chin, then the nose, then the eyes, and then the head and down. Make sure to loosen up your shoulders, loosen up your jaw, do some shoulder rotations. Lymph isn't going to flow where there is anything that's tight. Yeah? Okay. So now we've spoken about the importance of food, having fat, protein, and carbohydrate, making sure that we're getting rid of the acids that we're having, getting rid of the poisons. So the poisons in our water, we know that they spray our air, with terrible chemicals as well. All of our food is sprayed. The chemicals now that are in pharmaceuticals, and especially all the fake estrogens, the xenotoxins that are taken with the pill and all the antidepressants and all those things that we then pee out back into the sewage system that doesn't get filtered out, right? Those things don't get filtered out. They get replenished back into the water for us to drink again. So this could be a reason why men are becoming not as manly. Is that the right way to say it? Because there's so many female hormones now in the water, and very, very scary what's happening. So please make sure you have filtered water. What are the other things? The chemicals that we use in our daily body. The sprays, those sprays that you walk into a room and they like for nice smells, those things that you hang in your car, they're all upsetting your thyroid. Paint, all of those things are very big thyroid disruptors. So please try to stay away from perfumes. I threw out all of my perfumes 10 years ago. I haven't used a perfume since. Deodorant is going to clog up your detoxification pathways, your sweating. Now let's talk about that. What does your body need to do? It needs to sweat. You need to be able to poo. You need to wee. You need to breathe, because when you breathe, that's how fat gets out of your body, right? Fat leaves your body mainly through your breath. Also through your stools, because if you're doing a fatty poo, it floats. You know if you're doing a poo that's got more heavy metals in it and toxic material because it will sink. Poos will tell us so many things, and so will parasites. If you have parasites, and candida, you're going to find it very, very hard to lose weight. You're going to find it hard to control your diet and stay on an alkaline diet because you're going to crave sugars. You're going to want breads. You're going to want the ice creams. You're going to want those chocolates. Magnesium. Also, if you're craving chocolate, you're either after the magnesium or you've got worms. Most people have got candida. Now, candida lives in your colon. It's quite happy to live there. But when it spreads throughout your body, you are going to get bloated. You're going to get brain fog. You're going to find it really hard for your metabolism to work, for you to make clear decisions on what to do. So if I had two people come into clinic and I put them on a program, I do their lymphatic and they do their hair, they do all of the things. If one of them has candida and the other one doesn't, the one who doesn't have candida is going to lose 5 kilos and feel amazing in 4 weeks, easy, 3 weeks. This one is going to lose 1 kilo and be on struggle street. This is where the good gut protocol comes in. This is a protocol that I've put together over many years and it works. It's going to clear your gut. Your gut is your second brain. And we're going to learn a lot more about that tomorrow night with Sujana coming in here talking about the brain gut connection as well as the vagus nerve. So with lots of education still to come tomorrow night. But if we need to win the war in your belly, and no amount of probiotics, putting that in, if you want to wait, it takes 3 years after one lot of antibiotics to replenish all of your good gut bacteria in your belly. Pretty bad. Look at all these children that are on one antibiotic after the other antibiotic, and we wonder why their immune systems aren't working, right? So this is where the good gut protocol comes in. Do this twice a year. Everybody's got worms. Everyone's got parasites. If you chose willingly or unwillingly to have the you-know-what stuck in your arm, there is 8 strands of parasites in that needle. So you will have parasites going around in your body and they are creating holes, and you've probably got autoimmune issues coming up as well. So please make sure you do our good gut protocol. It's going to clear out your gut. You'll end up with a nice flat tummy. You'll reset your eating patterns and you'll say goodbye to cravings and bloatings and brain fog. That's our good gut protocol. All right. So the next thing, so we're covered gut. We need you to poo. And that's the other reason that I'm talking about that. You need to poo. If you eat 3 times a day, you need to poo 3 times a day. If you eat once a day, you poo once a day. That's, you don't. And eating once a day or eating 3 times a day is clearly up to you and where you're at. You might be doing some fasting. You may have a really bad diagnosis with your health, and you're going to go super clean and you're doing juicing and fasting and alkaline and really cleansing your body out. Perfect time to add in the good gut protocol to clear out all the parasites at the same time, and then we can top that up with the probiotics after that. Aisha, I'm currently in Asia. I had to have antibiotics and had gastro at the start of my trip. When I'm home in a month, I want to do the good gut protocol. I think my daughter needs to do this as her stomach is terrible. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Any questions that I've missed over here? We've just had PFOAs in our water supply so high. The water has redirected our water supply. We've had a big Berkey for about 10 years. Yeah, have you seen all the stuff that Sydney water? They're coming, oh, don't worry. We know about it now. We know that the levels are 200 times what's allowed. It's okay. We're aware of it. Yeah. Okay. So not pooping daily. Magnesium, is really good with that too. Stress. Stress is a big thing, Fiona Hay, when it comes to holding on. So drinking your at least 8 glasses of water a day, moving your body. I don't mind if you are pretending that, hey, after that breakdancing Ray Gunn episode, I'm pretty sure that all of you can do breakdancing. Every single person here can be an Olympian breakdancer. Just do it on the floor, do it on your bed. It doesn't matter. You can do the kangaroo and the crocodile anywhere you want to. Add in some turning the light bulbs, like so perfect. Just follow Ray Gunn's routine, and that is your exercise routine when it comes to the lymphatic system. Whatever you need to do, bounce, move, laugh, dance, just keep your system moving. Even if it's just a little bit of popping your hands up in the air for a start, like tapping your chest, hands up in the air, and stamping your feet. If you are sitting at a desk all day, you can do these things. Okay, so what do we got? 8:15. What do I think of taboo water? We have our water in the kitchen come from the tank. I don't know what taboo water is, or it may be tank water. So if you can filter your tank water, Aisha, yes, absolutely. That is brilliant. Okay, so we've done our face, we've done our body. Now, when it comes to, we have got a lot of ladies with lymphedema and lipedema in our group. And we've also got ladies who have had mastectomies, had their breasts removed, and have got a lot of scarring around their breast. Now, anywhere that you've got scarring, use your toothbrush as well. But if it's still numb, if any of that scarring is still numb, and just micro feather through any of those scarred areas, then you can use the gloves. When I had my varicose veins removed, my legs were numb for years until I started using my gloves. It brought back all of the feelings, all of the nerve feelings back into my body. So please use the gloves for that. So anywhere that we have had our body cut into is going to cause the lymphatic system to slow down and have to maybe reroute in some areas. It's really cool to learn that there is a specialist hospital, I think it's in Texas, and they are now doing super micro surgery to help lymphedema patients to reroute those lymph glands, the lymph vessels, to other nodes in the body. So that is amazing to know what's happening around the world too when it comes to lymphedema. So lymphedema, you can get primary lymphedema, you can be born with it, but it's I want to say rare. The lymphedema that we see now is from an accident or from surgery. And unfortunately, women are not told much about lymphedema when they go and have their breast surgery or any nodes removed from their pelvis or like from underneath their arms. And if they were just told how to self-massage, how to do this routine that I just shared with you, then they wouldn't end up with a limb 3 times the size of what it should be, because all of the fluid builds up in the leg or the arm where the lymph nodes have been removed. So just say some lymph nodes have been removed from here. A lot of this fluid can't get through. So this the arm gets bigger and bigger and heavier and sorer, and it's very noticeable. And you might see ladies wearing sleeves, compression sleeves on their arm. And that's really, can be uncomfortable, and, it's not really sexy, right? So I love helping these women by teaching them how to unblock their lymph, because they're not taught this. The surgeons will go around and just say, well, I saved your life, didn't I? I saved you from cancer. We all know that most of the time cancer can be put into remission for 5 years or, things like that. But lymphedema, for 99% of the population who get it, is a lifetime sentence. There isn't anything, you work on it all of the time. And that's where I brought in my compression range, my pneumatic compression range, to help there, but also with lipedema. Now, with lipedema, we're seeing that they say that 1 in 11 women now have lipedema. And lipedema is the women, mainly women, that you will see who cover their bodies quite a lot. They will have wider hips and wider legs, and then smaller ankles. Like it'll be like a shelf. It can be like a shelf that goes right down to their ankles. And this fluid is building up, and this tissue builds up around their bum and around their legs. And you know what? It builds up even if they starve themselves. You can be anorexic from the top up and still have a booty like this and have a little waist like this. And a lot of the time, these ladies will go to the doctor, and the doctor says, well, obviously you're not exercising and you're eating McDonald's and you're eating crap. No, they're not. They're hardly eating anything. They're hardly nourishing their body at all. And their skin can be hard to touch because for some reason, it's at a hormonal change in their life and a stress, normally a trauma. It's the perfect storm. Their body freezes. All the tissue mats up and causes a big mess. Then the fluid just can't get through this mesh. And then that causes this diseased fat in their body. And then that it can then lead to, if there's too much of a buildup, guess what that leads to? Lymphedema as well. So not only do you have the toxic tissue build up, which is really sore to touch and it's hard to move, and the mobility level, you'll see the ladies start wobbling as well when they walk. So that causes mobility issues, can't exercise as much and those types of things. So looking after these lipedema and lymphedema ladies, I've become really protective. I've becoming just loving helping them, because you get the ladies coming to clinic and they've never heard of it. And you can gently just, introduce, like, have you heard of lipedema? And most of them, they can be in their 70s, they can be in their 20s and not know that they have lipedema. And the young ones will then say, yeah, my mum and my grandma, we're all the same. And that's when we talk more about, Megan, lipedema is such a burden on my life. Yeah, I wish more women and doctors knew about lipedema. Definitely. And it's hard for me, because I'm not really one to toe the line when it comes to conventional things and medical things. And unfortunately, our associations in Australia don't like my ways of dealing, don't like my proactivity, don't like my we can do something attitude. And they like to stick to the treatments that they've seen work 50 odd years ago. And so that's where I love our community of lipedema and lymphedema ladies who have trusted me enough to give these gloves a go, to start moving the fluid and using the compression range every day. So that's why I've made this range of compression. So you can see here, we've got a full leg, and we also have the shorts. And I'm going to show you here. And what I love about these is you can see on the sides that it unzips here and opens up. So what I've done is we can zip in these extender straps, and make the hips wider to fit any size booty that we need to. So nobody is getting left out when it comes to our compression range. We can do waist, we can do shorts, we've got arms, and we've got legs. And our full body will cover your the full body. This is how big the motor is here. It's completely portable. We have 6 different modes, and the pressure will go all the way down to 30 mmHg. So very gentle for those with lymphedema and lipedema. We can turn off sections of the body too. So if you are interested in grabbing, we do hire to buy these, so you can try before you buy. I can tell you that 99% of people will buy them after they hire them because they fall in love with the compression range. Now, we have the lower bodies on sale at the moment. So if you jump onto the website now, you'll see that we do have a sale with the lower bodies. I think it works out to be $1,355, and you get the shorts as well as the legs and the motor. 2 people can use them at once. So you can be laying on the lounge with the legs on, and your friend or partner can be laying next to you with the shorts on, and you can use the one motor. 2 people can use it at once, fits all the sizes, and just follow the routine. The other reason you use compression is to lower your stress levels. We'd be talking about that tomorrow night with Sujana as well, with the vagus nerve, because when you feel hugged, when you feel supported, when you're swaddled like a baby, this parasympathetic nervous system response kicks in, and you just go, and everything relaxes. Now, with stress levels as high as they are, I will be in mine maybe 3 times a week. I'm in my legs on the lounge maybe for 2 hours at a time, watching a movie or until I need to pee. And like in clinic, we will do your lymphatic massage, and then we'll pop you in the compression system after that. So always start with your hands, with your gloves, and then hop into your compression. You can do this at home. You can get your lymphatic system in top shape, or the best shape you can. Yes, it's important to go and see a therapist, but you need to do it at home. Even when you are seeing a therapist, I've got, other therapists on this, practitioners on this call with us, and we all agree that yes, coming to see us is important, but it's what you do at home that makes the difference. It's what you do every day. You don't just when you go to the dentist, it's not the only time you clean your teeth. You still have to clean your teeth every day. And unfortunately, with the load of toxins, and I can promise you that that load of toxins isn't getting any, isn't going away fast. Okay. We do have to keep on detoxifying. We have to support this lymphatic system. Treat it as your best friend. Keep this river of life flowing around, picking up the shit and taking it to the lymph nodes, and then you're supporting your immune system to be able to get rid of that junk. What happens when the junk goes to our lymph nodes? You've got your T cells and your B cells there. So you've got your T cells, which has seen that bacteria before, has seen that virus, knows what to do. And it's like, I've got this, champ. It's okay. I can get rid of this waste, this toxic mess out of the body. But sometimes a new virus will show up, and it's a virus the body hasn't seen before. It looks like this. That's when the B cells, the bone marrow, has to go away for a little bit and then come back with an antidote, a key to fit into that virus so it can disintegrate it. It just takes a little bit of time, right? Chicken soup, if you allow chicken on your hair test, on the lounge, feed up, compression, supporting your body. That rest is what you need to do. We need sunlight, we need water, we need sleep. Really important things. We need nourishment in the right way. We need love. We need touch. We don't need all of this fear. That's please turn off the news. Don't watch any of that carry on. That's fake news. That's happening. We don't need any of that. Tune into what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what puts a smile onto your face. Ring a friend. Look for support around you. Reach out to us. BooB CamP group is there for you to say, hey, this is what's going on with me. We've got 13,000 women in that group, and there's going to be a great support network for you. That's why the group is here. Trace, I've got a bad cold. Should I still do the lymphatic? Gently, Trace. Yes. So a cold is just your body, that phlegm, picking up the toxins and getting it out in the snot. It's just a way of you detoxing and coming out. So just gently on your chest, breathing, support it. Your immune system needs help, but it needs you to rest as well, and it needs you to put minimal things into it that you need to break up. So be nice to your belly. Take digestive enzymes as well to help break up the food that you're having. Yeah, amen. Feel safe, definitely. Okay, so is there any questions? We have a couple of minutes left. Have I covered, girls? Have I covered everything? Have we done our action? Oh, we didn't do the weight loss accelerator. That's okay. If you're going to do the weight loss accelerator, now is the perfect time because we're heading into spring, but do the good gut protocol first. Get rid of the candida first, clean out your gut first, and then you can do the weight loss accelerator program. You'll lose, most people lose 6 kilos in 20 days with the weight loss accelerator, and it's the easiest thing you'll ever do. But please make sure to do the good gut protocol first. Which digestive enzymes? I suggest to go to the chemist and get Bioceuticals multi-gest enzymes. Okay, yes, HCG weight loss accelerator program is that one. Okay, so we've covered movement. I think we've covered, we've got some thumbs up. I think we've covered quite a lot of things tonight. Yeah. Well, look, we've got celebrations going on in the back in Instagram. I haven't seen that happen before. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to my speed talk. So as I said at the beginning, I'm here to educate, to motivate, to help you transform, to help you take control of your life. And then you share this with your friends. Be your champion. And then also help others by sharing your advice. You can't take other people's problems on, but you can share some advice. But people have to be ready to listen to make a change. It has to be, and unfortunately, we wait until we are rock bottom in the shit pit before we go, oh, maybe I need to change my diet. Maybe I need to look after my body. I need to get realigned. Go to a chiropractor, see a Bowen therapist, something like that. So to get that, why do we wait until we end up crap? If you get anything from this, it's catch yourself, all right? Catch yourself as if the curve is going down a little bit. Catch yourself there and then bounce back up. How many times do you get to a spot and you go, oh, I wish I would have just made that change a month ago or 2 months ago? Don't do that anymore. Make a change now. Be honest with yourself and say, Ho'oponopono. Does anyone know Ho'oponopono? I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. All of you who are in my Body Wisdom group, we are doing Ho'oponopono soon. I'm very excited to share that with you. That's the last thing. If you would like to join my Body Wisdom group, it is last call. Tomorrow is the last chance you have to join. It is a group of amazing women going on a transformation journey with me. You think you got some stuff tonight? You've just got the basics tonight. My VIP group will be getting a deeper more stories really to help them understand, and that they can use as well on because they're the champions. You're all the champions of your own journey. And I'm just going to share all the things that will help them, help you make that way. So the 8-week Body Wisdom program, please fill in the form if you'd like some more information. It is $2,995 to join. You get an hour with me. I charge $500 an hour for consultations. So you get an hour with me. You have 3 consultations with our naturopath. You get your hair test in that, and you have me in a private group with some other ladies. I think there's 12 other ladies in that group, all going on a transformation journey together for 8 to 10 weeks, because that's how long it takes to add some habits in. And I'm happy to hold your hand at the start, but at the end, I won't be holding hands because they'll be flying. So which is super exciting. So if you'd like to join, type in Body Wisdom, and I will call you tomorrow and see if you are a great fit for our group. All right. Thank you, everybody. Any last questions? Oh, 10 comments. Okay. Yes. Tomorrow night, 7:30, same time, same channel. Thank you, Eva. Yeah, you love the Body Wisdom. Thanks, Trace. Thanks, Temi. Yes, 7:30. Ho'oponopono. Wonderful. Enjoy your night, ladies. I hope I've given you a little bit to think about. I'd love you to jump into BooB CamP and let me know what your takeaways were. Okay, what are your action steps going to be after listening to me rave on for the last 2 nights? Action steps, solutions. Big love, team.